Hello, everyone. Hope you can hear me. Let me know. It looks like I'm talking. I can see myself talking. I hope the music's not too loud. So, this is a panel, but I'm not going to do much. I plan to just sit here and play some tunes. And if anybody wants to come up and start a conversation, just click the link. But I myself don't have very much to say. So, with that said, hey, Sophia, salutations to you. I'm just going to be hanging out, playing music tonight, unless somebody wants to come up and have a dialogue, not a monologue, but a conversation about something. So, with that said, I will enjoy the tunes and stick around and send people over here if they want a chill place to talk. Otherwise, I'm gonna do my thing. Let's see. I want to find a way to. There we go. Hope you enjoy the background. All right. I will be hanging out. I'll be reading the chat. I might comment and pop in on the mic every now and then, but for the most part, this is kind of just a listening lounge. So I'll leave you to it. Oh, I'm on mute. Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
What? It sounds like you were peeing. What are you doing?
What? Nobody's
I
peeing.
heard
What the
like
fuck are you
water or
talking?
something.
Dude, I'm sitting in a chair. What are you talking
Oh well,
about?
thank God.
Yo,
You look like
strange fucking dude. Do you have a pee fetish?
no, not at all. Do you?
No. No, sir. No,
Okay.
sir.
You look like what's it third? What's that show? The Big Bang.
Yeah. Well, what about it? I look like what?
The, the guy from the Big Bang.
Which one? There's a couple guys.
I don't know. I don't watch the show. The main one, the one that looks like you.
Okay. Well, rock on then.
So what's up,
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
Sheldon? Sheldon. Well,
I knew who you
he's
were talking about. I just had to be a smartass.
oh
But
a smat ass. What's going on?
oh, you know,
Well,
just here.
you're hanging out like
Oh,
everybody else,
oh yeah. I
wandering, lost, trying to connect.
Sure. I'm just here to to hopefully make a few people smile today.
That's what I was gonna say. Spread joy. You do. A lot of times you make me smile. Do you have any crazy stories
I blew the motor in my Toyota.
on purpose? Is that something that?
No, I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, well, what happened?
Well, we had a cold spell, and I don't really know what happened. I kept losing oil pressure slowly, and then I checked the oil, and it appeared to be low, and I added some oil, but I only added like maybe a half a quart.
Did
Checked it
this happen
again.
this week?
Yeah, hold on. Started it back up, ran back down the road, got to where I was, started it, way over full. Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do here. Like, it shouldn't hurt too much. Next I know, I'm watching the oil pressure. The oil pressure did come back up, but then it just slowly started disappearing again. Disappearing. So, long story short is, it went clunk, 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 duh. So, my father-in-law, it's at his shop right now having a new motor put in, which kind of works out because I bought it, my Sequoia used anyways a few years ago. So, and it only had like 130,000 miles on it or something like that. So this motor that I got actually has 120,000 miles on it, so it's gonna have less miles on it than when I bought the vehicle. Woohoo!
This happened this week.
Uh, a week ago,
Oh,
week and a
so what do
half
you have?
ago. So
Is
then,
that it?
well, then so remember a while back I told you that I had to do some. Actually, I might have been on a live stream. I had to do some bait, and then I got a truck out of the deal. Well, I
Yeah.
finally said, I finally dug it out of the snow, and we slowly put it together. I tell you what, we put a battery in it and had to change the starter, and it fucking fired, dude. It didn't even get it. Like, you know how most cars, like, especially if they've sat for a while, they'll be like, wom, 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 wom. Not this. This fucking thing went whoom, and then on the second whoom, it didn't even get the full second whoom in it. It just fucking clicked and fucking started. Like, I was like, no shit, man. I mean, it's a 2009 truck. It only has 139,000 miles on it. It's a Chevy 2500 HD with a 6.0 in it. Like, the back body's beat up, and she is scaled because she sat more than she's ever been on the road. So, anyway, so that's my project for. I'm driving that around, and then but that is my project truck. So. If
And you do
Track's talking, I can't hear him, by the way.
Oh, hey, Track, were you talking? Can you do a lawnmower?
Who?
You.
Why would I want to do a lawnmower?
Take a shift, asked you to, real nicely.
Uh, uh,
Just
hold on.
That's
If
not the lawnmower you would have sex with. By the way,
what?
are any of you fighting with Nunzio?
Who the fuck's what?
Are you fighting with Nunzio?
Why? I
He's
mean,
in the
no.
back.
Why? Oh, he's in the back. Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I
I
don't
was
want
gonna
any
say
drama.
no. I just didn't. No, I just didn't know why you were bringing it up. That's why I was like, why? Because I haven't talked to
Trying to bring him
Nunzio
back.
last time I was on your panel with him.
I never can keep up which like who is fighting with who, what week in that little gang. So I can bring him up.
I mean, it's your panel. Do as you wish.
Don't tell me do as I wish and then start some drama. That's what
I'm
I'm
not
trying
gonna
to
start
vent.
anything. What are you talking about? Nunzio's not like Mike Cerrone. Like Nunzio can take a few jabs here and there and give them back, and he's a big
No,
boy.
he can't. What are you? Hang on. What are you? Oh, it's the Army Dogs.
Who let
Welcome.
the
Beautiful
dogs out?
puppies.
Yeah.
Beautiful puppy.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, they're back in New York. Yeah,
Where are
we
you?
took, we took them to a training and shit like that, and they gave us that gear to put on, and it's pretty dope. You know?
Oh wait, those are your dogs?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a picture off the internet.
No.
Oh, hold on. I gotta come back. Fucking StreamYard's doing that shit again. Hold on.
What do you think?
Oh, well, you can't hear people.
Yes, I thought I fixed this shit last time, but I haven't been on since last time. But hold
Yo,
on.
yo, Lucky,
Welcome
you hear
back.
me? You hear me?
Like I can hear you.
All right. So you
You
I
said
can't
you
can't
hear
hear
blew.
me.
you.
You said you
Yeah,
blew
I
an
can hear you, but
engine.
I can't hear Nunzio.
So you said you blew an engine. This
I don't know
don't take
about
this
trackable.
offense. Don't take this
You
offense.
can't hear Nunzio.
So
No,
you
I
said you
cannot
blew
hear
an engine.
Nunzio.
He can't hear you. I think you have to leave and come back.
Yeah, I will. Hold on.
All right.
Or maybe I can take you off and bump you on. Did that make a difference?
No. Hold on.
Well, I
I
didn't
got you.
talk yet. Nah, you didn't hear me. What's up, Trackable? How you been?
I'm doing very well, and I hope you are as well.
I'm doing good, man. You know?
Hey, that picture of the dogs. Uh, I can't help it. I love the dogs, but you know what? There's something to be said. Like they they are our friends,
Yeah.
and when you you know when you're sad and they come and snuggle next to you or something like that, they want to be useful. And to have dogs of that stature, and it's like, oh, yeah, I get to carry, you know, I'm a man that loves pockets. I've got so many pockets on myself right now. So when your dog gets to have pockets and they get to be pockets alongside you, it's like
Man.
that
Amazing.
gives them joy. And it, hey, why not let the one with the teeth carry my wallet? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yo, I had somebody try to come up to me. I was like, no, 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 don't come up. Don't come up to me, because these dogs are extremely protective, like for some reason. I rescued them too. Like I got them from the shelter, you know?
Yeah.
What I did was I basically lifted up, like, you know how you can command a dog to sit down by lifting up your hand? I did that next to their cage, and I seen that they were together, so I was like, I'm going to take both of them. Honestly, it was like they're already a pair, so I might as well take
Are
them
they
both.
related?
I don't know if they're
Or just
related,
friends?
but
No.
you know.
What's that noise?
Yo,
It
Lecky,
sounds
can
like
you
a
hear me now? I got
Oh,
a question for
yeah, I hear
Lecky.
you now. You probably hear my dryer going.
Yeah. Yo,
oh,
Lecky,
that's probably what it
listen.
is.
So you said you blew
Uh-huh.
engine. How did it taste?
Oh, fuck you.
Yo, gang, I'm fucking joking with you, bro.
Hey,
I had to
look,
do
look,
it.
look. If you want to ask them questions,
Son.
and you want to hang with that crew, you need to go over to the other side there with
Nah, I'm
like no
fucking
teeth
around. I'm fucking
and all
around, man.
that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got a little joke here and there.
I can't
Yo,
believe
how
though
was your
I
New
fucking
Year's,
did that.
everybody? How was your New Year's?
Well, minus
I'm
blowing
still
my
there.
fucking
Happy
bearings and
January.
Yeah. I
hell,
mean,
it was 50
at least you're
degrees
here.
here
Some
today. I
people
was
are
I
not,
was
you
pumped.
know. At least you're here today, bro. You know, some people are not. I had somebody tell me his fucking nephew died on the 31st uh
On New Year's Eve.
on New Year's Eve, you know?
Well, my brother fucking he had a dog he rescued a couple years ago, and I don't know, he just got sick, and he took him to the vet, and they ran a bunch of tests on him and shit, and they said they didn't see nothing abnormal in him. Said that they could do a more advanced test for another. What'd they tell him? It was like another 1,500 or whatever. But they said they don't really think it was gonna be beneficial. So they told him to go home, and he started drinking again and eating, and then he all of a sudden he just stopped, and my brother had to put him down. That's the only time.
I'm sorry to hear that,
That's
bro.
the only time that my brother, he's my baby brother, but it's the only time I can remember it since he's been an adult at least. Him fucking crying, like it's just
Yeah, those
it
are
was
your
crazy,
babies,
man. He
man.
called me, telling me like, "Look, you got to come." Well, we knew it was something odd because my wife was petting him like 2 days before that, and he loves my wife right to death. And he usually comes sits right on the lap. Well, she was sitting there petting him, and my brother looked at my daughter, my youngest daughter, and goes, "Baby, get out of the way. Back up for a second." And my brother no sooner said that, that fucking dog went, almost took my wife's face off. It was just like out of the blue.
Oh
Like
my god.
fucking, it was
He
like,
probably
holy
wasn't
shit.
feeling good. He probably wasn't
Yeah,
feeling good,
yeah.
yeah. And didn't know what was going on, you know, so
So,
that's why he let, you know.
but I mean, I can say at least my brother tried. That
Yeah.
just sucked. He was pretty dog. Pretty fucking dog. Well, hell, I'll get a picture. Hold on. I'll think of my
What
outfit.
kind of dog was
Hold
it?
on.
A pit?
A pit King Corso mix.
Oh, that's beautiful. They're
Hold
fucking
on.
brolic. Any big dog, it sucks to say, but like any big dog, their lifespan isn't like that long, you know? It's and it all depends on what you feed them too as well. Like, you know, if you feed them like that junk food, I normally feed these two fucking animals, these two fucking brolic ones, blue. I feed them blue duck, and I also not blue duck, but like the brand blue duck, you know, duck meat and stuff like that. Lamb, you know, but you don't want to switch their food too often because it messes with their stomach. So, say if you're trying to like introduce a different type of food, that's a beautiful dog, bro.
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah,
fucking dude. When my brother got him, he was skin and bones, like fucking beat all the time, skittish. But it took him about 6 months to come around, and he was hyper as all hell,
yeah,
all hell.
yeah.
And then
I
my
love his
brother worked
collar.
with him and got him to calm down.
Because
So,
the reason why that is because like he's very, you know, he's getting used to his
oh yeah.
surroundings. You know, that's basically what it is. They're getting adapted to the area. So they're
Although
trying.
my brother has a dog, kind of, he has a dog kind of like that all white one over there, very similar looking, and
Nice.
which is actually the brother to my dog. Anyways, him and this dog here though just never got along. Like they always had to be separated.
If you get control of the dog, they're not gonna you know what I'm saying? If they because I had 5 pits at one time, right? 3 females and 2 males. And there was like some sort of pack
Jeff,
mentality
I
over
think you got an
there.
echo.
I think you got the
Ooh,
echo.
meet him. Me.
Hello? No, it was Jeff. Yeah. Jeff, you got the echo. But if you basically take charge, not necessarily like, you know, you have to basically have a certain demeanor about your dogs. Like you don't like treat them as your pets and treat them as, you know, your family. But you also don't want them to develop this thing called pack mentality, because they'll get very vicious, they'll get violent, they'll try to go at you if they think, if when they know that you're the alpha and they try to take command. So you got to be very cautious when you have multiple dogs in one area,
Dude,
uh,
my fucking buddy, he's got fucking he's got more dogs than he probably should fucking have. I mean, he takes care of him because he fucking works, makes good money and shit. I mean, they fucking probably eat better than all of us combined.
nice.
But
That's good. I'm
the
happy
same
about
thing
that.
is though, you go the fuck over there, it's like that. They all fucking gather around you and swarm you and fucking. They're always trying to fucking, dogs jumping over top of each other, trying to be the like my dog. I took her over there one time, and she fucking wanted no part of it. I mean, she don't really. She's not aggressive towards other dogs. She just don't like being fucked with other dogs. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
she'll play with them to a certain extent, but like if they get aggressive with her, then she
all
fucking
bets are
becomes
off.
a little bitch and fucking
Yeah.
that, and don't take off running. Whatever you do, my dog's the friendliest dog in the world. But as soon as you take off running, all she wants to do is run after you and fucking bite
And
your
chase
ankles.
you. Yeah, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
they do. What is she, a pit as well?
yeah,
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 that's what pits do. They like any type of terrier. So how they were what they were bred for was to take down bulls. Uh, some pits are nanny dogs, like they would guard the children. Some of them used to be hunters, like terrier breed, right? So if you look at even a Yorkie, what they were used for, they were used for ratting. So what that is like they would get a bunch of Yorkies together and then they would go after the rats. Like, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. So like
yeah,
terrier
yeah, yeah.
breed.
You ever? So masters, right? Bull masters, English masters, right? Them fucking dogs can sneak the fuck up. As big as they are, they can sneak the fuck up on you without you ever knowing they're there. Those dogs were bred as a ambush dog, attack dog, like hunting dog, like that type shit.
Great
Like them fuck.
Danes even too. They got that in them too, bro. Like they're very vicious. Like just even if you raise them right and you treat them right, it's just their temperament. They like my boy has a Malamore, a Husky, like all combined in one. A Husky, a Malamore, and a Pit Bull, and this thing is like a fucking lightning bolt. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's still a puppy. It runs around the house, jumps, fucking. He has this tire where he hangs it up, and the dog will just jump through it, fucking gnaw on it, shake it. It's fucking awesome, bro. And he has like so he looks like a pit bull, but he has like that husky like hair, you know? It's sick, bro.
Fuck that, man. I hate long haired dogs. Like I'm
No,
sure
no,
it's
it's not
pretty, but I
long
just
hair.
hate long
It's
haired
no,
dogs
it's
like
not
that.
long hair. It's like the pit bull body, but just like the coatings of a husky.
I
So
got you. I got you. The
yeah,
pattern.
so
Got
like
you.
yeah, the pattern of a husky. Yep, like the not the white ones, but it's fucking beautiful, brolic, bro. This thing is solid, bro.
What is
You
there?
know,
There's two, right? There's Malamute Husky, and then there's
Malamore. Oh no, it's German Malamore, and then there's they're like the German Shepherds of the family. You know, they fall in the line of a shepherd. I don't know if you know, but I used to work in an animal shelter, and I used to train dogs too.
Whoa, I did not know.
Yeah, I love that shit, man. I had to quit the animal shelter because we had there was a kill shelter, so they had this iguana come in, any type of reptile, they would put it down because New York City, like you're not allowed to have reptiles. They wouldn't try to find a new enclosure for it. So I was like, fuck this. I'm not gonna be a part of that,
Oh yeah.
You know. Why put down an animal that is just looking for loving, That's fucked up.
Yeah. There's a lot of reptiles out there looking for love.
I had an iguana. My iguana was fucking brolic, bro. That thing swung his fucking
those
tail.
are called lot lizards, Jeff.
Those are called
Oh, what?
lot
Lobsters?
lizards.
Lobster?
I don't know what that is. Yeah, but the
What, a lot lizard? A fucking prostitute at a fucking truck stop? That's what they call them, is a fucking lot lizard? Oh, fuck. Look, Nungio drop. Now I can't fucking talk for a second.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, I can't hear the
Oh, it
motherfucker.
messed up your thing
Even
again?
I can't even hear. God damn you,
Oh, wait, hang
motherfucker.
on, Leggy. Don't. I can't hear track
Hold
either. It
on,
might be
hold
on
on.
his end.
I-
Leggy, hang
If
on.
if if I
Oh,
speak, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't speaking before.
Oh, I thought I saw some lips. With AI, this is going to become harder and harder to distinguish.
It's going to be
I
really
do see
hard to copy my sexy. You know what I'm saying?
that's a challenge for a lot of people around here.
Okay, here we go.
Can you hear all of us?
I can hear you now. We'll try this
Can
All right.
again. Fucking
can you
StreamYard
hear?
and iPhone just don't seem to work anymore.
That's what I hear. Other people say that too. Like when you try to do other things, it messes you up.
But Leggy, can you hear me when I speak?
I can now, yes sir. I couldn't before.
Well, I wasn't speaking before.
It wasn't. I
Oh,
got
of course
fooled.
you wasn't.
It was
Of
an
course you wasn't.
optical illusion.
You fucked with me.
I made I made a facial expression and it triggered everybody.
Ah, fuck, man. That's hilarious. So how's the weather down there?
It's it's mild. It's not cold. It's not warm. It's mild.
That's what it was here today. It was fucking 50 degrees here today.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
y'all keep talking about the weather. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be back.
Thanks for
Maybe
sharing.
good.
Sharing is caring. That's all my daughter's been running around saying lately. Sharing is caring.
You know, my kid loves school, but then these state uh test comes around and all of a sudden she's got anxiety. And it's like
Oh yeah. It was like my
keep
kid
doing
this morning. Even
doing.
before school, she got off the school bus. She was messaging me, Dad, can you come pick me up today? Dad, pick me up early, please. I was like, no, I got shit to do. I got to take your mother up to your grandfather's because she's got to do some work for him. And he's going to look at my new truck, make sure I didn't fuck up. I mean, I guess I have no money invested in it, so I just got some time, but no money. So, I mean, that's a good deal. So, anyways, then well, please, Dad, I don't feel good. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Instead of sending it to me all in one message, she sent it to me in like 50,000 fucking messages, like one word at a time. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, no, you're not. And I just ignored it. Well, she started messaging the wife. I was like, she's not coming the fuck. I'm not picking her up. So I called the school. And you just call the school and say, hey, this is so and so. And they know exactly, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't even have to say the last name. You just say, hey, this is Fred. And they're like, oh, hey, Fred, how are you? And I was like, hey, today the kiddo's, she's trying to skip school today. I go, unless she's fucking got a headache, not a headache, but she's puking. She passes the fuck out. She got a fever. Pretty much, if she's sick and you deem that she needs to come home, that's the only way I'm coming to get her. I go, because she needs to learn, that, hey, if you're going to be an athlete and all this shit, and you're going to go hang out with your friends and shit, you can't be up all night hanging out and being on your phone and watching TV and shit, and then and doing schoolwork, and then going to bed at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and thinking that, you know what I mean? So I was like, no. So I taught her a lesson today. At least I think I did.
Well, maybe not of the same age, but before the winter break, there's a lot of excitement. Almost every day in some class is some sort of party, and my kid's a second grader.
Yeah.
second grade. So there's a lot of excitement leading up to Christmas and, having 2 weeks off and stuff like this. And, we had a cloudy, rainy day, and all of a sudden she doesn't feel good. So I got to tell my boss, I was like, hey, my wife's out of town. This is unexpected. I was going to pick her up anyway, but I wasn't going to pick her up for the next like 4 hours. But I get this call, and it's like, okay, she doesn't feel well. I pick her up, and she's like, almost everybody in the class didn't feel well, quote unquote, didn't feel well, and it was like, yeah, okay, pick her up, and then 2 hours later, after I pick her up, she's taking a nap, she's watching TV, chilling out, staying warm. It's like, hey, can I go to the after school Christmas party? I was like, youngster, you came home sick. You made me leave work early. You cost me money, and I am concerned about your health. And all of a sudden, hey, snap of a finger, I feel better. Can I go back to the party? I said,
Well,
hell no.
we took
And
a
That's what
guy.
I was saying.
We took the
and
guy on the boat with us one time.
well,
And
no, let me finish. Uh,
yes, sir.
so today, I get a call. I'm sitting home. I have the day off work, and it says, county school across the caller ID, and I'm like, usually it's a PSA at like 6 o'clock in the evening, but this was at noon, if you will. And so I answer, and it's the school nurse. Your kid has a nosebleed, and I'm like, oh my god, like, because nobody in my family gets nosebleeds, nobody in my wife's family gets nosebleeds. So like, how serious is it? And he, the nurse, the school nurse, is sitting there with my daughter, and I'm like, how serious is it? Can she? I said to him, can she stick it through? And I hear him ask her, can you stick it through? And she says no. So I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. He says, how long? I say 10 minutes. I go pick her up. And the nurse is there with her in the office when I go to pick her up. And I start with the questions. And I'm looking at my kid like, what type of crime did you commit today? And I'm asking the school nurse, I was like, did you see the blood? And he said, no, yada, yada, yada. Was it a booger pick? What was it, just the dry air? What's going on? And ultimately, it was like, I'm already there. I'm taking my kid. I just want to know. I get my kid back to the house, and I'm like, listen to me. The next time you have a nosebleed, I want to see the blood. If I'm going to stop what I'm doing, whatever it is that I'm doing, if I'm at work, if I'm at home, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm sitting in class with you. I better see some blood the next time you say you have a nosebleed, because nobody in our family has nosebleeds. And like my brother had nosebleed like one time in his life, and it was in the middle of church when they started waving that frankincense and was like, oh, he's a demon. But that was like spewing blood from his nose. You don't just blow a red booger out. and be like, "Oh, I got a
Wait, they're
nosebleed. I got."
waving incense at him and calling him a demon, and he's spurting blood out of his nose.
We were young. We were young,
What a
but
time!
at the same time, hey, you don't just have a little bit of red snot and talk about I got a nosebleed.
That's all she. No, I'm kind of on your side
I want to see
because
the
I would
blood.
want to see
Next,
blood
next
too, or bloody tissue, or something, some
and,
evidence.
and at the same time, and you guys might understand this as well. If there is that much blood in a public setting, it doesn't just go in the trash can. It has to go in one of those bio.
Biohazard. Yeah, it is a
Yeah,
biohazard. They're probably
I want
trained with how to handle blood.
I want to see. I I'm not. Hey, if there's blood stains down my daughter's shirt from where she had a nosebleed, I will take the most care. I will take her straight to the doctor if need be. But don't sit here and say, "Oh, well, she had a nosebleed, but there's no evidence." Well, next time you tell me somebody's bleeding, I, if I show up, there better be some fucking evidence because I will dig through that trash can. I will dig through that bio can. I will dig through. I want to see the evidence because lying doesn't work around here anymore.
Well, we're still waiting to see the Epstein evidence. So you might never get your evidence there trackable.
Well, no. Fuck the government. Um, I will go dig through those trash cans, and if
Fuck
I
the
don't find blood, you didn't have a nosebleed. You just want to go home. I'll still take you home. If I have to go dig through that shit, you're still going home.
I will.
However, you're not going home to be taken care of because you had a nosebleed. You're going home and you're getting your ass whooped,
I,
and you're going to take out the trash, and you're going to mop the floors, and you're going to do the dishes, and you're going to go with a handwritten note and apologize to the teachers and the nurses tomorrow. How about that?
fuck. That reminds me, my dad, right? So my dad gave me a haircut this one time, right? Like you just seem like you're this type of dad. This by the way you're talking. So, right? So my dad gave me this haircut this one time. Nice, clean fucking fade, right? Well, I was third grade. Yeah, no, fourth grade. I was fourth grade at the time, right? Because in fourth grade, that's when you could start using the computers, right? And you could get so we could go play the Oregon Trail. But it was computer pass. Anyways, kind of irrelevant. Any, anyways, I got to school and fucking, oh, before school, whatever, I got fucking around with the clippers and I didn't know what the fuck they were, right, at the time. Or how they really worked, and I got fucking with them. And I took in my right center of my head with it, right, and fucking put a racing track down the center of my head. I was like, I panicked. I was like, oh fuck. Of course, 90s, everybody was into the fucking bull. So I had a bull's hat. I fucking put that on my head. I remember I was racing in the school. Fucking wind blew, caught that fucking hat. I turned around, grabbed that to grab it. My dad see it. He honks the horn and waves his finger. Goes, "Come here, Fred." And so I walked over. He goes, "Let me see your head." I look. He goes, "What in the fuck did you do to your head?" He goes, "Get in the fucking car." Got me home. Whole time bitching. Got home, still bitching. Take some fucking clippers. He goes, "You want to be bald?" He goes, "Here." And my fucking dad took them fucking razors, fucking shaved me fucking bald. Then went and got the shaving cream in a bic, shaved me completely like bald, like a fucking penis, right? Fourth grade.
You know
Fourth
that's
grade,
effects.
right? Fourth grade, I had you, right? He's like, "I'll fucking teach you to fuck with shit." So I get to school. And this kid, I'll never remember. Doug, if you're out there, fuck you.
Hey,
Uh,
Doug, like and subscribe.
anyways, uh, he fucking turns around, looks at me, and goes, "What's up, dickhead?" And I was like, I lost it. And I fucking freaked the fuck out, and I think I threw a chair at him or something, and I lost my computer pass.
That
That was
is
the
a
first,
freak out.
right? And I lost my computer pass in the class because of it. I remember that because of
You
the
were
You know
fucking.
you
what?
were a
I
little
got all kinds of
hellion.
shit. Oh, I was a hellion. Like, so I
My
had a.
my, my story with the hair isn't too far off of that, except it was the reverse. Um,
You
it
grew your
was
hair out.
Yeah, mohawk.
I got carried away with some scissors. I had some hair, not a lot, but I got carried away with some scissors, and my ADD. I was just like, oh, it's not like I'm looking at myself on the camera right now and be like, oh, what does this look like? No,
Supposed
I
to
was
take y'all
just
scissors.
clipping and watching the hair fall, clipping and watching the hair fall right up here where my widow's peak used to be. And when I stopped and then I looked in the mirror, I was like, holy shit, I cannot go to school looking like this. And I went to my mom. I was like, Mom, I can't go to school looking like this. She said, come over here, boy. And she buzzed my head. Even the raw buzzer with no guards on it at all wasn't as short as I cut my widow's peak, but it kind of blended in a little bit versus the damage that I had done to having 3 or 4 inches of hair, however long it was that I was cutting. It was like, oh, he's got a buzz cut, and I've basically been either buzzed or free floating ever since then.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're
pretty
probably
much.
buzzed right now.
I mean, I'm I'm losing it, so I got an island right here. This is
Yeah, I was
this
just
is
noticing. You're so
Well,
fat.
this is where I made that mistake back in grade school.
With the scissors?
And then this is my family heritage, and this is it's hair. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. Like when I
You
buzz
have
it
a
right
full
up in
head,
here, is a
Leggy.
little thin, but it ain't too bad. I got like a extreme widow's peak. You know what I mean? But like it ain't too bad. Like I remember
It's
last time I went to
Yeah, I
see
don't
my
think you look like a
my
penis at
good
all.
friend, the Dominican fella, who, by the way, I do say Dominicans give the best haircuts. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Fuck with me. Uh, anyways, dude, he fucking went and he goes, my brother, he goes, it's hard, it's getting harder and harder to do your hairline straight up there. Go, what do you mean? He goes, you're starting to thin on the sides. He goes, you're gonna stop wearing a hat. He goes, you got good hair. He goes, but you're just kind of like on the sides. He goes, and then he showed me what he mean, but he made it fucking work. He made it fucking work. Tell you what, the man could cut some fucking hair. He might have treated me like LeBron James a couple times with that fucking hair shit on the front, but still, not too bad. Not too bad. Not as bad as, no offense, Trackball. I'm not that bad. Not even close, but ironically, ironically, a lot of the guys I went to school with, there's only like a handful of them that I see that aren't fucking bald or like has like a huge receding hairline, like a huge one. It's kind of funny. See all these fucking like mid-30 guys fucking no fucking hair. Like I ran into a guy uh I graduated high school with, and I hadn't actually seen him since we graduated high school. And he always had fucking hair, like a nice head of hair. And I was about ready to ask him, I go, do you still have hair? He took his hat off. He goes, He goes, yeah, I'm bald. I go, what the fuck? He goes, I don't even try to grow it anymore. He goes, what's the fucking point? There's
You
just,
know, and that you know that is it is one of the steps in me believing me is that what I look like um pales in comparison to what I do. Like everything that I'm wearing right now is free. It comes from, my job, or it was a gift, or something like that. I don't
dude,
go
I'm
and
a
shop.
fisherman. Trust me. I like free shit.
Yeah, like I
I
don't
don't think,
go and shop and say, "Hey, this would look I think I want to look like this wearing this shirt. I think these pants would, match this, that, or the other." No, every single thing I'm wearing is free. Is so
dude, I would say
or,
in my
or a
early
gift.
fishing
Or
career, I'd say the same thing.
if you don't like me, it's because you don't like what I do. And if you don't like what I do, I take that. That's what I take personally. If you don't like the way I look, well, close your fucking eyes.
Yeah, right. Don't look. Don't look at me. Don't
we
do
we
that to
can turn the
yourself.
lights off and still get it on.
Look,
You know
look,
what I'm
that she
saying?
hurt my feelings. She
That's
told
the
me I
best
look like a
way.
60-year-old
Yes.
man, so I don't like to cam up anymore.
Wait,
Well,
what?
also the YouTube streets are
Old people
different,
shouldn't
and
cam up.
Well,
a
I
million
was
people.
making a joke, Jeff. I was making a
Oh,
joke for if there was any bush watchers.
No, it kind of comes down
bushwalk.
to that too in these YouTube streets. It's like, hey, um, you know, this is what this person looks like, and there will be a million jokes, a million people that are gonna
That's
say
right.
something. Uh, you know, I don't blame you for not. You don't have to. Don't do it if you don't want to. But
Oh, I
me,
don't give a fuck. I do it all the
well,
time.
hey, and this is who we are.
It
Um,
is. I just like to smoke my left-handed cigarettes, so
I feel you. I feel you
when
on
I'm
that.
so I try not to do it on camera because I don't want to get Jeff in trouble. Because
Yeah, you're fine. I'm not accusing you of anything.
I think
no,
it's
no, no,
good
no,
as
no.
long as I'm not advertised. I think it's okay.
Well, either way, I still don't do it because, well, just in case somebody gets a hair across their ass and decides they want to report you or strike you, because that's happened on a few channels.
Well, I appreciate it. That's God. I wish people had half the respect that you have. Thank you.
So,
Oh yeah, Spike. I remember that one. That was a good when you
oh
were at
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
uncle's,
with Uncle
like on that
Danny,
little island.
Uncle Danny. Ah, fuck,
Yeah, that
I
was
haven't been back. That's the last time. I haven't been back since.
Uncle Dave.
No, Danny,
Oh, Uncle Danny.
Uncle
Danny?
Danny. Yeah. Then he was so drunk and paranoid that because he showed that pot on fucking camera, all that pot, and he fucking got so paranoid afterwards that once he realized that it was fucking live, like live to like the
They're
world
gonna
could
go find
watch it
his
if they
island.
wanted to, type shit. Like, of course, I might have been a little bit intoxicated and might have embellished and told him that thousands of people were watching right now. I might have fucked with him a little bit on that, but still. he got all paranoid. He goes, I can, I'm like, Danny, chill. It's fucking legal, buddy. It's legal now. At least here in the state of Maine. I go, chill, Danny.
What was the cat in the school shed?
What? Cat in the school shed?
Yeah, was I around for that
What's he talking about? Show me again. Show me the comment.
one?
Leggy, the uncle.
Do you
Well,
remember
I mean,
anything about a cat
we were
in the school shed?
in his man cave shed thingy, his garage, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Uh, cat though. I don't know if I remember a cat though. I don't doubt there was a cat or whatever. Cause I
I don't
mean,
remember a
but
school shed. I remember the
well,
man cave. Is that what you're talking about?
that might have been what he was talking about. He said old school, like I think he was talking about like
Oh,
the man
old
cave.
school shed. I'm because we used to when I was teaching, they would put us in shed. They had like these sheds behind the school that was our classroom. So I thought he was
Dude,
saying an
we
old
had
school
trailers
shed.
when I my freshman year in high school. We had fucking trailers outside. We had to walk to. They had two double wides, and they were each one was they were all so there was two classrooms in each one, and they were the English classrooms. You had freshmen and for some reason freshman and senior English in one, and sophomore and junior in the other. Maybe that's because of the lunches, because I think freshmen and seniors went. Maybe it was. No, I think it was freshman and junior, and then sophomore and seniors. That's what it was.
I mean, I
Anyways,
can say I can say like being over at a friend's house, um, and I'm in my 40s. He's in his 50s. Our families are hanging out together, and you know, we start to walk down the steps of the back deck, and my wife's like, "Where are you guys going?" And I'm like, "We're going to go pick up the dog shit." And she minded her own business, and we walked about 100 feet out and smoked a doobie. Yes, we did pick up the dog shit, but
That
we
was my
also
next.
smoked.
Thank you. I love these stories.
fuck,
It's like,
dude.
no, I'm sorry, you're not invited, because if you're not gonna participate in picking up the dog shit, you're definitely not invited to this joint. You know what I'm saying? We are all in, and we already agreed upon this, and you weren't a part of it. Leave
See,
us alone.
talking about that, I like to. There's some shit I like to start collecting. So at this the bar's closed down now, but in my 20s, uh, there was this bar that we frequent a lot, and the owner, he used to go. Him and his daughter used to go. He went back to school for business so they could open the bar. Him and his daughter went there together for business. And so when I was going to school, me and my girlfriend at the time, we met him, and she went to school with her a little bit and knew her anyways. So we were really good friends anyways. In the long story short, and fuck, dude, they did a mirage on the wall of like a bunch of photos that they had taken, professional photos, and there was one of me and fuck. What was it? Like me and a whole fucking crowd of people, but like I was the center fucking focus and shit. It was kind of cool. I kind of wish I could fucking find it so I could have it. That's history, my history. I like to find it and preserve it. Cause I know they didn't. I know they didn't throw the shit away. They couldn't have, cause they opened up another bar somewheres. So I just don't know where. So I assume they would put some shit in storage. Maybe not. Maybe they fucking tossed it all.
Sometimes they sell all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe someday when I'll be in my fucking 80s, I'll be in an antique store fucking shopping or something and come across it. I'll be like, wait a second. That's me. And my grandkid would be like, it'd be like the scene from Titanic with the old lady. Grandma, you think that's you? I'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, Grandpa, that's you? I'd be like, yeah. I was quite a fucking stud, wasn't I?
And I'm not paying $3.99 for my old clothes.
Oh,
And if you
shit.
pay, you don't even have to wait till you're 80. You
Dude,
get to do it at least 3 decades earlier. Yeah, it was on an island. Oh, I don't remember the cat. Was there a cat at Uncle Danny's?
I don't I know there was a cat. He has a cat, but I don't remember the cat. What he's talking about with the cat per se.
Wouldn't the humans
Was
have to bring
Danny
the cat?
maybe
Well, the
Danny
cat can rip
was
them out of
Danny
the
hugging the cat, snuggling up with the cat in the chair? Maybe.
Was the cat high?
Oh well, I don't know. I mean, in that shed, probably.
Ooh, I hated ding dongs.
Ding
The-
dong.
Like the hostess, those little chocolate cakes with the frosting swirl on top and the cream in the middle. Gross.
I like when Spike's around. I like going, Spike, me boy. How are ya? Oh shit.
I mean,
White cat.
I could say I was never a Twinkie fan.
A Twinkie.
They were a lot better than the ding
I'm a
dongs.
zinger. I like the zingers.
What's the
No,
difference between the zinger and the Twinkie?
I
Zinger
do
is
Taste and
like
like texture.
raspberry with coconut. With
I I am more of a chocolate fan. But you know that extreme cream in the middle was it was a turnoff, but
Look,
it was a turnoff
Cream.
for the chocolate, whether whether it was a ding dong or whether it was a Twinkie. That squirt in the middle, it, it wasn't for me, man.
I worked at a temp agency there when I was younger, and one of the jobs they had was at one of the fucking at the bakery that makes some of that shit, the local bakery around here, and they make cakes and pinwheels and fucking the fudge rounds. And I tell you what, when I got there and I learned two things about that. Uh, that the women there are very they're very flirty, very they say things that you would never think you would ever hear, because the place is mostly women. Like on so, anyways, which isn't a bad thing. But anyways, I learned that, and two, the product in the cake, shit, is some of the nastiest looking shit when it comes out. Like, and the amount of oil and grease that they fucking use, and like they gotta pat the fucking shit. Like they got them on like pads that they like the cakes and shit, just to try to dry them off. Although I like getting on the fucking fudge pack fucking table. And that, because that fucking thing, you just take the or rounds or whatever the fuck they were called. Because you take like four of them, you just pick them up. They come on a conveyor belt, and you just pick them up four.
What
Boom,
is
boom,
a
boom, boom,
fudge
boom.
snack table?
Well, well,
I don't even
I
know
think
that.
it's the fudge round. I think it was the fudge round table or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So I just, and I'm here, I'm stoned, and I just realized I just
Is that where they make
inserted
the
foot in the
fudge,
mouth.
like at the mall?
No, like it's the conveyor belt, like the
It's
table, the
something, I
conveyor belt
guess.
table.
Where is this?
What?
I'm lost.
At the
I guess you lost
at
me
the
at the fudge
factory,
factory.
it was like a conveyor belt, but they called it the table because you have like
Oh,
little
like in the
tables in
Lucy
front of you.
episode with the chocolates.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Because
it's
I
not
know in the
packed. It's
mall,
round.
like
It's
in New
round.
Orleans and
Fudge
stuff, they have the
rounds.
people that make the fudge, and they scrape it on these big
They're not
metal
like no. Well, you're
barrels.
thinking of fudge. These are like
What are
chocolate.
you
Like
thinking of?
these are like chocolate. What I'm talking about are like chocolate fucking chocolate fudge brownie type thing, wrapped in fucking with like cream in the center, but they're wrapped. And they're called like fudge rounds or something like that. Chocolate fudge rounds or something.
Well, hang on. Let's get the Google on this too. Fudge rounds.
Yeah.
I hated
Well,
fudge growing up.
hey, somebody mentioned tasty cakes down in the chat, and I gotta say, I am a big tasty cakes
These look
fan.
Tasty cake. I like tasty cake. My thing is the fucking pinwheels, the cinnamon wheels or whatever the fuck
We
you want
didn't
to call
have
them.
these. This looks gross. I don't think I would have eaten them. Tasty
What?
cake?
Tasty cakes?
Wait,
Tasty cakes.
I might get porn. Hang on. Tasty cake.
I have a real hard time resisting chocolate, so I'm a tasty cake. I know they have
Hey,
different flavors,
hey,
but I'm
all
a
I gotta
tasty.
say
I've
is with
never
you
heard of
saying
these.
you're a
Is it
tasty
this?
cake, between him saying tasty cake, he's a tasty cake, and me saying fucking fudge pat table, that this is gonna be clipped like a motherfucker and put together in a weird, awkward
What
way.
do you think it is? But
Yeah,
well, there's only
yeah.
2 people watching, so oh,
Well,
If you're scared, say you're scared.
Shift or Spike might clip it.
what? What? That's all
Wait,
right.
what? I'm always someone to UT.
But
Utah
anyway, Spike,
or
hit that
urinary
link,
tract?
buddy. Let's hear that fucking voice
No,
talk.
Spike. I don't know Spike,
You did blow
but
the engine too tonight.
Yeah, exactly. See. Like, what the fuck happened to Nunzio? He was up here, we were in the middle of a conversation, and then, like, all of a sudden, he, like, bounced.
well,
Like, I feel
he
like
couldn't.
I don't
mid-word.
know.
He was, like, mid-word and, like, just gone.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened is what you exploded a Toyota, and then all of a sudden it's like I'm daily driving this Chevy.
Oh,
Yep.
was it we were too low status? Like I can't hang with these people.
I don't know. I thought we were having a good conversation.
I
I don't
think we
know.
still are. I mean, you didn't
Oh, no.
do anything for the
No. I'm
for the
not saying we're
conversation with
not.
me.
I'm just saying with Nunzio, I thought that was a good conversation. Like, we
I
were talking
never
about.
question why people drop off because sometimes it's their connection. Sometimes you never know what's going on at home or in the background. So people pop in and out all the time.
It that is true.
Lazy,
You
lazy
do that too,
Susan.
Leggy. You'll be driving around and then suddenly just disappear.
There you go.
You know, I have been known to bounce without apology, and
Oh, I do it all
if
the
you
Yeah,
time.
that's fine.
if
I want to normalize that here. I want people to just drop when they need to and not have to make a big deal of it.
you know what, I've been looking at some things and saying goodbye without excuses. You know, if if you are so worried about me, if I mean that much to you, that you have to question why I just snapped my fingers and disappeared. Um, you know, really, what are you going to do about it? You going to come do a wellness check on my home or something like that? Something,
No, trust me, they're
but
not.
but at the same time, you got to let people be. And if I snap my fingers and say, "Hey, I've had enough," or I have something I got to do right now and it doesn't concern y'all and I'm out, let me how about let me be? I'll see you when I see you. How about that? Is that so
Yeah,
hard?
do people not do that with you?
Um
Like let you be?
I I've become more of the person snapping the fingers and disappearing more recently in my life, and God, if my phone doesn't blow up. And I'm like,
Well,
"Hey,
Oh,
leave
when you
me
disappear?
well,
I'll
just
Really?
don't go get that
I never
fucking bread, milk, and eggs, and you'll be all
I'll
right.
see you. I'm sorry. I'll see you when I see you."
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. Like because I assume that this is YouTube is not people's first priority. So to me it's something
No.
secondary in their lives. So if they have to leave, I know that they have other things going on than just YouTube. So it seems normal to put YouTube down when you need to.
It's not just YouTube. It happens in real life too.
Oh, just leaving?
Man,
Like,
he's on the verge of going and getting bread and eggs. You know that saying? Where'd your daddy go? Ah, shit, he went go get bread and eggs 20 years ago.
And he never came back.
Yeah, and never came back. Grandpa used to say he was a worthless piece of shit. Mama still always defended his ass, though.
yeah, but instead of saying goodbye to my family, um, I've said goodbye to friends without saying goodbye.
Oh, I
Um,
feel you there.
I've got some coworkers that think we are friends, but as soon as I clock out, it's like, hey, you know, I thought maybe, hey, stop thinking. Once I clock out, you and I no longer exist. I'm going home to my fucking family. Stop thinking about me. Do your fucking job. How about that? When I show up, yeah, we can be all like,
Dang.
yeah, hey, hey, good to see
You sound
you.
like a hard one to get close to.
But when I hit that clock and I'm done, um, I'm done with you too. So don't take it the hard way. I have a whole nother set of obligations that I'm on my way to go handle. I am no longer um this person that you just spent 8 hours with. I
I
am
am
no
now an
longer.
asshole.
So you're not the same person from context to context?
I I am still the same person, but I'm not that for you anymore. I don't owe
Oh,
you anything,
yeah, like
and
our
I
relationship is over the minute I walk
I,
out that door.
I don't want to. I am not friends with anybody at work.
On
Um,
purpose?
So if you're at the local watering hole and a fella walked in you worked with, and he's
I
like,
have.
"Hey, Track, let me buy you a drink," you're gonna say, "Fuck no." You're gonna be like, "Come over, yeah, buy me a drink," and you're not gonna have a conversation with the fella.
Nope.
Eh,
I I
okay.
have I have been introduced to a lot in my life, and I have done stuff like that before. But when somebody's like, "Hey, we're doing this after work," and then I'm like, "Hey, cool." It's like, "Are you gonna be there?" And it'll be like, "Hey, I'll think about it." That's what I say while I'm on the clock. When I get off the clock, no, I go home.
Yeah, I
And they were
see
like,
that.
So
uh,
you lead them on.
I didn't lead anybody on. They invited me, and I said, "Hey, maybe." And then I went home, and the next day they were like, "Hey, we did this and that and blah last night," and I was like, "Cool." I went home. Sons of bitches.
I don't.
Sorry,
You,
I I don't mean to
you,
say that in like a mean way, but I'm gonna do me. You
well,
do
good
you.
thing none of them watch YouTube.
I've thought about that too, and I'm like,
Must
I
turn the
have
YouTube
had
off.
so much fun in the Panelverse in so many of these channels. It's like,
Have
how
you?
do I show up to work and look at these people and be like, you've never talked to any of the crazy people that are out there? How is this so frequent for me and so available to me to be able to speak to so many of these, frequent flyers? And you guys, you know, but you know what? I've learned more about myself and about how people are from the Panelverse and how to protect myself dealing with people and how to be
Well,
more of a
hey,
professional. So that way, when I do
give
go
us
to
those
work,
tips.
oh yeah, don't say shit,
How to
don't share
protect
shit.
yourself in the panel. Don't share shit.
Oh no, the panelverse is the training ground. Being
For me, it's
professional
the like
is where you should protect yourself.
because real life is nothing like the panelverse. It's way easier. The panelverse is it's not a training ground to me. It's where the battle happens because
No,
nobody in real life acts like the
BRB.
panelverse. This is not normal real life behavior.
no, exactly. Be part of the battle every single night. Say the worst things that you can say to anybody ever. Be adverse. Um, pour your heart out. Be controversy. Be just spill your guts out here on the internet. You know what? When you go to work, you could maybe you'll abide by the policy a little bit better because it'll be like, I'm not saying not a daggone thing around here. I'm not even gonna cuss. I'm not gonna say not one S word, not one F word, not one N word, not one. You know, I
That's
I
probably a
I
good practice.
I'm not even gonna stretch the limits. In fact, I'm gonna tell everybody in this building that I appreciate them being my coworker. It's like, hey, without you, nothing happens. Without you, nothing happens. Without you, nothing
Man, you
happens.
playing the game.
You are my teammate, and you are the reason why I come to work each and every single day. Because without you, nothing happens. And then, hey, if you say anything beyond that, you might be in policy violation. Otherwise, keep your mouth
Really?
shut.
Unless you Hmm.
But talking out here on the internet, this isn't my job. You know, that's my job.
But what if they see you? What if people at work see you on these streams?
Well, um, some stuff like that
The
has
game.
happened before. Um, we do a first responders lunch cookout, and somebody at 7 a.m. decided to put on their Instagram, "Hey, make sure you don't have that weed in your car. Make sure you don't have that gun in your car. Make sure you blah blah blah." Well, his Instagram got around to somebody higher up. He got fired on the spot. And it's like,
Oh wow.
well,
Ooh.
you know, you probably shouldn't be doing that shit anyway. But,
So you think
Instagram,
you'd get fired if they saw you on here?
I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. Um, I haven't thought about it. I haven't been fearful of it. I don't think I've said anything. I mean, I have said some crazy shit, but I've also expressed my freedoms and opinions. Uh, but I never really brought spec. What do you call it? Specificity. Specificity.
Specific.
It's kind of a tongue twister.
It's specific. God damn it! I might
You
have to hook Charlie up.
know what I'm talking
Specific.
about. You know the word I'm talking about.
I know I
I,
can't
I'm
say
not,
either. Specificity.
Yeah, I've never really brought. How about this? I've never really brought the logo into question. It's always just in principles and practices and effort. And if you can't get beyond principles and practices and your effort within your argument,
Specificity.
yeah, you're
Thank you. Thank
still
you.
fucking.
Thank you. That's harder to say than Egg McMuffin.
But again, you say McMuffin, you're already bringing that specificity into it. Because what is a McMuffin? It comes from McDonald's.
No
You know
other
what I'm saying?
places have McMuffins, do they?
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to have a Mc anything.
But do they have English muffin sandwiches with meat and egg on them? Do they even try
Yes,
to duplicate it anywhere else? I've only
yes,
seen it at McDonald's. What do they
and
call it?
they do it better, but they can't say McMuffin. You can't say
What does
McNuffin.
Burger King call this? Burger King
They got like the
McMuffin.
croissant sandwich.
But that's not a That's what I'm saying though. It's not a McMuffin.
I mean, I think they do have a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin. You can call that because it's a food. Now calling it the McMuffin is different. Like,
You
you know
can
what I
have.
mean? But
You
you
but
can
can
it's
still
have.
not.
call it.
Look,
You can have bagels. You can have. You know. You can have all these things. You can't call it a Mick.
sandwich.
You can't call it an MC.
This is not an egg.
Some
This is Burger King's though. This is not an egg McMuffin.
Well, no. But they
So
do have
whatever
an
their
egg
version is,
McMuffin.
they're not trying to.
But they
Burger
call it
King
like,
does.
yeah, they do have offer muffins as well. But they're big. But the thing that they push is the croissant sandwiches. But I do believe you can get like a biscuit and you like whatever on a biscuit
With
or
an English
you know,
muffin.
an English muffin. Or, I don't think a
there's the
bagel or
Croissant's not
whatever.
an English muffin.
But like
you
Dunkin'
can't
Donuts, you can get it like you just can't. McDonald's just calls everything Mc whatever just because it's McDonald's branded stuff.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's marketing. You
yeah.
cannot
AK
copyright
breakfast muffin.
food. You cannot copyright um like you can have what is it?
Ah,
Proprietary rights to a recipe. Yes, you can. However, if I can change a recipe and still come up with the same thing that would be an English muffin, that would be a croissant, that would be a bagel, that would be a biscuit. I can still make my own biscuits. What I
Yes,
call it
sir.
becomes the marketing tool, which becomes the trademark, which, like I said, you put that MC in front of something, you might get sued if they have it too.
so yeah, probably if they have it.
What you
What do they call their ice cream? McCreamy,
No, they got
McFrosty. Wendy's
McFlurries,
is the frosty.
uh,
McDonald's
McShakes.
soft serve McSofty.
no, they got that like he said, they got the McFlurry and the ice
And the
cream machines.
Oh,
milkshake and the cone,
I remember yeah, they had the ice cream machine growing up because you could do the vanilla and the chocolate, or they had the one that mixes them both,
the twist.
and you got to squirt out your own cone.
That sounded fucking so wrong.
Soft serve.
Pause.
Hey, around here, McDonald's, yeah, we have one right here in our neighborhood. It's a piece of shit. We have Chick-fil-A and we
Neighborhood
have
is.
Wendy's. We have Chick-fil-A and we have Wendy's, and both of them, like, it's worth the wait in line in both of those places than to go to McDonald's. Fuck McDonald's. The one we have here
They have
is a
French
cookie
fries.
cutter, sorry piece of shit. It's
We
just
highly
here
recommend.
it's here just to be, and it's not worth it. I'd rather wait in line.
Have you ever watched the movie Founder with
Yes.
right?
About Ray
So
Kroc.
yeah, it's funny. Like McDonald's, that like he- it's such a weird fucking deal. Like the way it worked, like how it happened, because it all started with franchise deals, and somehow it wind up, as they said, it's real estate because they really do. They McDonald's takes all, owns all the fucking land and the bill and tells the people this is where you're gonna put it. It's such a fucking weird fucking deal. Like they're getting money from every which way, shape, and form. Like,
And then you look at the
Sounds like a
expansion
successful
of
business.
that type of deal. So it's not just at McDonald's anymore. It is like look at where McDonald's is. If there was an Applebee's next to a McDonald's, chances are the same company owns all that land.
oh yeah, good chance of it.
So it's not just, oh, is this McDonald's property? Is this a corporate McDonald's? Is this a what do you call it? A licensee?
Yeah,
A
private, like a
franchise?
private corporation type deal.
A
Yeah,
franchise.
Is it a corporate McDonald's or a franchise McDonald's? Because
that does
believe
make
it
a
or not,
difference.
I can accept that I have been to a corporate style McDonald's before, and by the time I paid my money, my food was perfect and delivered to me,
Yeah,
and it
I
was
was about
beautiful.
ready to say that. Like,
And
you can tell the
and
difference between
the
the smaller
the
franchisees versus the ones that are corporate owned, like corporate owned. Like, it's
the females were the female style bow ties. I don't know if you understand
yeah,
what
I know
that
what you're
looks like.
talking about. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're
What
talking
did
about.
they wear at yours? At the ghetto McDonald's.
they they barely put their clothes on. They
Uh,
barely get dressed. It's like, hey, I
like
showed up
you,
for work. I'm not tucking my shirt in. I'm not buttoning it up to my neck. I, a tie? Are you fucking serious?
not wearing a
Uh,
bra.
you know, and I'm not gonna talk to my guests like a human being. It's like, what the fuck do you want? You, you know, it's sad. Some of these places are sad because nobody can come in there and tighten them up. I don't blame them for not
Moose
putting in the
tried.
effort
He had
because
a
But I
job.
feel
And
like,
he left.
if I'm not mistaken, though, corporate
but at the same time,
can't
it,
corporate though like have people come in though in these
They tried.
franchisees like,
Moose was one of those people. They tried that with Moose. That's what they hired him to do, and it was too bad. He couldn't even like. It was too bad. He left when they found a dead body in the bathroom from somebody that OD'd on
oh yeah,
drugs.
yeah, oh, that's when he left, huh? I remember reading that online.
And
well,
he said his staff was like ex-convicts getting out of prison. The labor pool was that's the best they could find to work.
Dude,
you
that
know,
place is fucked.
coming from where I came from, I believe that I could run a tight ship in a McDonald's for sure. However, you would have a very hard time getting somebody to work for me because they would be tight. It's like,
Yeah.
even for $25 an hour, uh, the the available people, um, I would probably break them in half, and
Yeah.
they would not be able to survive a day.
You have very high standards
Well, listen,
too.
in a
Like,
restaurant though, as a,
Uh, are you
I
gonna
worked in a
cheeseburger,
rest.
Jeff? Are you
huh?
gonna eat my cheeseburger? and enjoy it,
Probably, yeah.
okay then. What do I
Well,
expect from the people that are going to put your cheeseburger together? I expect the highest standards.
Yes, sir. I agree
I
Eat
with
know,
that
but like,
100%.
I think that's a good thing, but I also think it's a rare thing because most people are not going to work up to. They're going to work to a
Well,
certain standard, but not the high standard.
I used to work in a restaurant, and there was this kid. He was like 18, 19 years old, and he was on the fry station. And I was watching the way he did his fucking fish and shit, right? And he would fucking batter it, and it was super fucking thick. And I was like, you can't fucking send that out like that. The fish isn't even cooked. The breading's not cooked all the way through. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I was getting pissed because he just kept, and they were sending it out, sending it out. And then fucking, so I understand what Jack was saying because, like, if I had the ability to be like, motherfucker, you're done, like, things would have been much different. So,
I mean, I'm the same way. I could easily work for Track as a boss, but I'm the same way. I work to a high standard myself, and people under me have a hard time working. I just have to like adjust to whatever level they're capable of working at, or hire different people.
And,
Just
and
depends
and
on how
it's
the
not
work's
like I'm
getting.
some sort of beast, but there is a standard, and uh, cleanliness is next to godliness. And when
Mm.
you are talking about putting food in somebody else's mouth, that is about
Are
the
you
most
saying that they? What do they do at the McDonald's that's so gross?
well, like, not even McDonald's, but a lot of restaurants, like, you should see, like, behind the grills, their coolers, at least on the restaurant. Like, I worked at a
Don't
smaller
they?
chain
Don't they have
versus a
people that
national
inspect
chain,
all that?
and you could tell the difference, you know what I mean? Just with management and all that, like, the smaller one, it was a much more clusterfuck. It was like one of them type things you would see on Hell's Kitchen type scenarios. And like we had a few of them, me and like I'd say there was 15 of us on in the kitchen all together. That well, not all at once, but like as far as complete kitchen staff. And I'd say out of the 15, maybe 6 to 7 of us took it fucking serious, made sure if I could try to do everything as clean and cleanliness as possible. Uh, but like the coolers, they just fucking they get nasty, like chicken. You get boxes of chicken left open. Food placed where it shouldn't be placed because people don't give a fuck. Like at the end of the night, especially if it's been a fucking super busy night, all you want to fucking do is get the fuck out of there. So you're in a rush. You walk back to the cooler, you put shit fucking any place you can find room for it, even if there is a home for it. And unfortunately, that's how it is
That's
in
just
a
being
lot of
lazy.
smaller mom and pop fucking restaurants. So,
not even small and pop mom and restaurants. I worked in oh god, what was it? Um, was it a Denny's? A Denny's? Um,
You work at a day as a cook?
for
Oh,
one day in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and they had the grill, like where you make the pancakes and stuff. Um, and like all their stuff was stacked. So the grill and the deep fat fryers were directly above these on the floor drawer freezers. So like the products that you would cook uh were in these freezers that were floor drawers, if you will. You would reach down and that was the freezer. But that also meant that every drippage went straight down into
how did they get away with that?
well, I
huh?
mean, Like,
Uh,
I would imagine a backlog of inspections, maybe shortage of inspectors, because that's the case here in
Yeah, but
Maine.
this is
Like, I
Denny's.
know
They
in
know
this,
better.
I think in the Bangor region, Moops, I know you're here in chat. Uh, there was just a thing, feel like Bangor, there was like uh, unusually high number of restaurants that were like, hadn't had inspections, I think up to like 5, 6 fucking years, something like that. I know for a fact in the Bangor area, and I think there was other places in in Maine. But
hey, you keep everything alive. I'm gonna take a potty break.
okay, well, it's just me and myself. There's nowhere to go and nowhere to see. I'm just floating along on this fairyland trip, going here and there and everywhere in between. So have a silent night and a good night. I best you good wishes, my friend. Oh, won't you be my neighbor? It's true. Goodbye, neighbor. We are the
Oh, hello.
champions.
What happened? Oh, did he step away too?
Hey, yo,
It's
hey, he's back.
intermission. Were, were you
Yeah,
carrying the
I
show?
was
Thank
like
you
that
so much, bro.
annoying fucking elevator music or on hold, that cheesy fucking music they played. That was just me going on right there, just
I'm
saying
sure
shit
it
that
was
probably didn't even
entertaining.
make sense. Nah, it probably made no sense at all. Probably just fucking was
It's
like
better than
nails on
I
a
could do.
chalkboard, but it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying,
You the
Fred?
man.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't be a birdo. It's okay.
Oh, no, I have no intention.
I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker. You got. Sorry.
That's not too bad.
Well, I've heard it once, twice.
Well, we're at 2 hours.
Yes,
Can wrap up if y'all
2 hours. I'm going strong at
or
Club
keep going. It doesn't
Exile.
matter to me. I can keep going.
The night vibes. I thought you had some music. Let's
I
paint
do,
some
but that
beats.
was I just play music until people come on the panel, so I don't have
Well,
to sit up
let's
here and
have.
monologue.
Well, pump some music just for a second. Well, I actually. Why don't you cruise some fucking news headlines? See what's going on. Some
Yeah,
wild,
because there's
like nothing political. Like just some strange but yet true news or something like that.
oh, let me see what
Like
category
you
would
know
that
what I
be?
mean? Like and see, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
the strange but true stuff is happening in the news right now. Iran, Greenland,
No, but that's all kind of.
Minneapolis.
I mean, that is all fucked up and has weird shit. Like, all right, this is how I look at it. The Greenland shit makes absolutely no sense. I mean, from a military standpoint and shit, it makes sense why a country would want it. But other than that, it makes no sense as it is and how it's. You know what I mean? Because it's been the way it's been for fucking uh, hundreds of years, well, a couple hundred years or whatever, for a long time now. So I don't see what the fuck that has to do with anything. The
Well, here's what
Venezuela
I think.
shit, I understand it, but I don't understand it at the same time. Like I have my
then you don't
concerns about the
understand it.
Venezuela shit. Like big, like you know what I mean. Little, well, I just have a few concerns about the Venezuela shit. And as far as the woman concerned, I mean, ultimately she placed herself in that scenario. I feel bad that she wind up, but I mean, it's not it's not against protocol, and not unlike a fucking police officer to shoot at a moving vehicle, especially if you're trying to get her out. Because I mean, let's face it, who knows what this woman had planned? She took off. They were going up and down, fucking making big scene. They were obviously against ice. Maybe she got crazy and fucking whipped that car around and fucking would have actually ran them the fuck over. Who the fuck knows? Do you want to find out? Take a chance of having a fucking incident, kind of like fucking what happened in New Orleans, just fucking or up in fucking Michigan with just random fucking people coming through, running people over. Like, wouldn't you want it? Do you want to give that person a chance, or do you just want somebody to pull out and fucking tap them? Like, you have to think about it. It's not unheard of. Police do it all the time when a vehicle goes to move with it. I mean, you could find videos on it on YouTube all the time of cops going to pull people out of a car, and they go to speed off, and the cop winds up fucking shooting them. And you know, it happens all the fucking time. Is it right? No, but you can't just point at this as a isolated incident. You have to look at everything that's happened and case law and past incidents and fucking precedents on shit. You know what I'm? Do you understand what I'm saying on it? Like, as far as if you're looking at if it's justified or not, or how does it compare to past actions, or was it reasonable to believe that you know what I mean, what this officer could think of based on what has happened in the past. You know what I mean? Like, it is unfortunate that it does, but it is what it is. And ultimately, the woman was going up and down the road. She did pull in and place herself in the midst of a something that wasn't really had nothing to do with her ultimately. And unfortunately, because of her actions, fucking somebody made the wrong decision, which took her life inadvertently based on her actions. It doesn't mean that she deserved to get what she happened. Does any of this make sense to you two gentlemen on that?
I don't know enough
Yes,
details about the story. You know way more about it than I do.
it makes sense, but at the same time, it wasn't me on either side of what happened, and quite honestly, uh, I've slept on it, and I'm tired of getting my blood pressure up about it. So
Oh, I respect
it,
you.
it's over. Um, both sides now have to deal with it. I hate to I hey, don't get me wrong. I hate to see somebody lose their life. I hate to see somebody have to risk their life to, you know, possibly do something for the greater good. Uh, it,
I mean, I am a little bit nervous on the future direction of our country. Like, it's
hey,
a
protect yourself at all costs. Um, and and
I mean,
follow
let's put
follow
it
the
this way,
light that's
Untrackable.
of
I
you.
live I live on the coast, so pretty much every flight path from that goes to Europe and comes from Europe comes over the top of my location, right? You have Cutler Naval Base, which the low frequency shit still works, which they send fucking the cryptic messages over the fucking shit through the low data shit, you know, the little ping shit that you get every 5 minutes or whatever, that type shit to the submarines or the planes or the ships way out to sea. That's what it does, which is it's one of the most powerful fucking antenna transmitters in the fucking world. Uh and then you have
Who is fucking with you though? Who's fucking with you?
what do you mean?
I mean, is somebody fucking with you?
No, like when I say nervous, like if you think about tactical strategic shit, right? So like if you're gonna like if a foreign enemy is gonna come start taking out military installations, right? This is my point. Believe it or not, the guard base in Bangor is a pretty influential base as far as traffic, land, and military traffic and all that shit because that's one of the longest runways on the East Coast. So that's going to be our target. Guaranteed, because most flights from military flights that come from OC, one of the first places they land is in Bangor.
You
From
know what?
when they come,
Um,
when they're
uh,
flying
uh,
that direction.
until there is a problem, you can't do shit.
Well, I get that.
Please.
I get that. That's why I said I'm a little nervous, just based on, because based on those two factors. Is it gonna happen? Maybe not, but you never fucking know what could fucking happen. And it's just one of the things like,
Can
are
happen.
we
Hey,
fucked?
how about you? How about you look at it like this? Let's say it happens. How are you going to protect yourself?
Well, I mean, I know I might have a little arsenal at my disposal, but as far as that's
Okay, so
concerned.
uh, are you going to fight to the death, or are you going to like get your group, your cul-de-sac together and create like a little faction?
I don't
Um,
think there's. Well, I don't
are
really have a cul-de-sac.
you-
It's just kind of me,
right?
and
There is so much,
Is that
but
lady move?
it ultimately it comes down to like, hey, either the greater nation that you live in thwarts their um, attack, or ultimately you become a prisoner. What are you going to do when you become a prisoner? What are you going to be? What are you going to do when they say, "Hey, um, go to work with a gun over your head"?
What are you gonna
What
do when
what?
they come for you?
Yeah, those are the two extremes. Either we win and they suck, or they win and you have a gun over your head and they're telling you to do work. Are you going to do the work?
well, I mean, I guess it depends on the scenario and the circumstances, my friend.
Well, that's the extremities that I'm proposing. You either win or you lose, because what else are you going to do? You're going to fight till you die?
Well, I mean, if you come and try to invade my property, I'm gonna defend it. I mean, I'm
So
not gonna go. I'm not gonna be a fucking Kyle Rittenhouse and fucking go looking for fucking trouble and shit and wandering the fucking street. That ain't gonna fucking be me. No. Like, you know what
you
What's
I
the
you
mean?
think
scenario? Who's invading? We're talking
you
about
think
a
Uh,
he was
boots on the ground invasion of Maine, rural
oh my
Maine.
God.
I take.
Yeah,
Oh, look. It. Yeah.
I'm sorry. The world is a fucked up place, and I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. I love you, uh,
Look.
and I
Look.
hope
The
and I hope
Rittenhouse thing.
it's,
Look. My whole point is, like, I just feel like when you I'm not saying he wasn't justified in the shooting and shit because I mean I guess ultimately the dudes were pieces of shit. That is what it is. But my point is he really had no skin in the game per se, and he had no really rhyme or reason to be there. Other than he was just kinda hoping to maybe help fucking defend some shit, whatever that may mean. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying like the shootings and shit wasn't. I just feel like the boy placed himself in an unnecessary scenario that he should never have been in the first place. You know what I mean?
those
That's just
individuals,
my
those
that's just my
individuals,
opinion on it.
those individuals that met the end of his rifle Did they have skin in the game?
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't justified. I never said that. Like, because anybody in that same scenario that had a weapon probably would have shot them. Like what happened. You know what I mean? Like that's not.
What?
I'm not denying that part of it.
Um,
Like,
it, then you have to define the game. What is the game? What are we arguing about?
all right. So he's they the property owners and shit like that there. Like they were there rioting, looting and all that fucking dumb shit, right? He went there
Oh,
from one state over to another state to another county to help defend properties and shit that he had no stake in, you know what I mean? Like he come from one state to another state because it was going on to help defend. I mean, he was helping defend this town, which I get it. I mean, it was the right thing to do. But if you live there, it's in this town, one thing, or in this state, it's one thing. But when you're a young kid that age and you go from one state to another, what else would you call it other than looking for an adventure? You know what I mean? At that such a
oh,
young age.
so I'm here on the East Coast,
Well, I am
and
too. I am too.
and and I got a buddy. I got a buddy out there on the West Coast, and he says, "Hey, we're about to burn this motherfucker to the ground. Why don't you come out here?" Um, it, does it make a difference that I passed by 50 fucking states? Uh,
Well,
that whole
I
crossing
mean,
boundaries.
if you're going there to burn it down, then that's one thing. But I
Oh,
mean,
but
I don't know.
because you gotta
But then your
understand,
buddy called you though.
you
But I don't think
said
anybody
it's
actually ever called him though.
ups,
Like, you
but
know what
you
I
said
mean? So that's a
he
little bit
wants
different scenario
to
too, because somebody
protect
called you
property.
and requested you to be there.
He said, "Hey, buddy, I'm gonna be here trying to protect this property from being burnt to the ground. Because there are people out there that are going block by block, burning shit to the ground. And all they did was, that triggered everything was they did a fire extinguisher on a dumpster that they tried to push into a gas station, and next thing you know, motherfuckers getting shot. Yeah, and you're gonna blame the boy because he's a boy? You're gonna blame the boy because he crossed state lines? Do you know what we send boys to do every single fucking
Well,
day?
I
I don't
understand
think
my
the
point.
blame was that he crossed state lines. I think he just put himself in that situation to begin with, is what Leggy's
That's what
saying.
I'm saying. Like he went there. Like it was no rhyme or reason. Like
Hey,
you said, if your buddy called
well, in
you,
his mind, he had rhyme and reason.
well, I get it. I get it. And as I said, any person that has a firearm on them, and then with them people doing what they're doing, would have done the same thing. I'm just saying he went from one state to another at a young age. What else do you call it other than going to look? You know, he's looking for adventure, looking to help maybe become a
Have you
hero.
have you ever listened to Jesse Ventura
Yeah, of
talk
course I
about
have.
his time in service,
Mm-hmm.
where it was like I was 18 and I became a Navy SEAL, and I went to Vietnam, and I'm killing people, and I come back to the United States, and I'm still not old enough to
To have a
buy a
beer. I
beer.
just was having this
Send
conversation earlier with
send
someone.
back to Vietnam. It was like, well, why in the hell would you want to go back there? It's because over there, I am a warrior. I am a man. Over here, you call me a boy. Do you understand that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So when this boy decided to engage with invitation.
But was there an
Protect.
invitation though?
I mean, uh, under the evidence within the prosecution, he was invited to be there.
Okay.
Was it a war? No. No, this isn't a war. This is America on America violence. This is America on America violence. But if I defend myself, well, where am I standing at any given time? Am I not allowed to defend myself? Am I not allowed to invite my friends to help defend
Look,
my
and once
property?
again, I'm not saying that he deserved to go to jail either. I never said that. I'm just saying like I just feel like he was looking for an adventure, and he placed himself in that. If he never placed himself in that scenario, he would never have had the court case against him. Never would have had a. You get my point? Like,
Well,
Did he do anything wrong by placing himself in that scenario? It's not a crime to seek adventure.
mm, mm, no, not yes and no.
Was he the only one out there with a gun, or were there other people doing the same thing?
That is a good. Actually, that is a good question, Jeff.
I'm,
Untrackable. Do you know the answer to that? Sincere, like as you can tell, like I'm not hostile or whatever. Like sincerely, do you know the answer to that? Was there other individuals there armed like that? Was there any other
Okay,
individuals' life
on
taken that night?
August 25th, there's a guy that he was one of the aldermen of the town or whatever, put out a Facebook post calling for patriots willing to take up arms and defend Kenosha. So it's like this Facebook call. And so if by invited, that's what it means, is that he saw a Facebook post saying. But if he showed up, I'm sure there's other people that saw this
All
post and
right.
showed up too.
Okay.
and this is this is the micro of what was going on in that region. This is where the the mass of, hey, we're gonna burn it down, took through. If it had happened on another block, Kyle Rittenhouse would not even be a story. He would be this dude over here rather than that block that got burned down over there.
I got you. See, I
The
guess.
burning the burning down was gonna happen anyway
See,
because
I
that
guess I didn't realize it was worded that way. All right. I guess I always thought it was people of like that county or region, whatever. I didn't really realize it was a open, like it. You know what I mean? I guess I never really understood how it was worded that particular way. So
well,
that does change my opinion a little bit on it. Like,
it can be tough
you know what I
because
mean? But like,
you
I
never
still feel
know.
like he's still at 17.
Oh,
Probably shouldn't
also
have put
get
himself in
this.
that scenario.
The post that he made was picked up by InfoWars, which is Alex Jones' thing, and Alex Jones circulated the post. So anybody watching Alex Jones would have seen that call. So the
Is
reach
it?
was way broader than we realized from this post, inviting people down there to help protect the property.
People, do you see how we're having a conversation with different views, and yet we're still having a cordial conversation and keeping the flow going? This is how you're supposed to do it, y'all. Anyways, gentlemen, continue.
Yeah, I would not want um anything bad to happen to anybody that disagrees with me ever. This is discourse. How about that?
Yeah, dialogue. Just what I was looking for. Thank you guys. Well,
You're
y'all ready to
welcome.
call it a night?
Sure.
Hell yeah. Like, if I may, uh, have my last words. Leggy, good to see you as always. Um, want nothing but the best for you. God bless you and yours. Jeff, you run an amazing channel. Um, every single time, and I've missed you. But I've also been blessed with time to spend with others that I can bring back here. Uh, all
Oh,
I
like
can
new
do,
people?
all I can do each and every time is share the love of being me. And I'm thankful that you keep being you and keep opening that door. And I just want to say thank you. So I'll leave that there.
Well, you're
Well,
welcome,
thank
buddy.
you. That was beautiful. Yeah, you are the greatest gift. People that show up as their full self, their whole self.
Oh yeah, look who's back. Back again.
Discussion is greater than destruction.
Shifty's back. Dana, Dana.
It's also what
Back again.
democracy is based on. Like you're not going to have a lasting democracy without the ability to discuss and figure things out together.
You know, one thing that if you look throughout history, all countries shift, powers shift throughout the years and the hundreds of years and shit. Things have this cycle. I mean, look at how powerful certain empires were once upon a time, and look how they just ceased to exist, or or shells of them what they once were. You know? Do you understand what I'm saying? So eventually, I feel like the world powers are gonna shift, and we're on the verge of it. I just feel we're on that verge of that fucking
Well,
shift.
maybe that's why he's after Greenland then in Venezuela.
I'm telling you, the Venezuela shit kind of makes sense to me. It really does because of just shit, old deals and shit that just get backed out on and all that. But the Greenland shit, that's asking for a whole lot of fucking trouble.
Yeah, but you don't know what he know. Like, because if there is this geopolitical shift, then it might be in our strategic interest to acquire Greenland. And so
Well, it
that's
it
the thing. The
may be,
picture is
but that's
changing.
what I feel is going to be the catalyst to propping it off, though. Do you get
I
my
don't think
point?
the world's gonna care if we get Greenland. That's not gonna.
Uh,
Nobody's gonna go to war over keeping
uh,
Greenland.
I beg to differ on that one.
Well, we'll
I do
see. If
think
Greenland
I
is the
do
thing that
feel
sets
like
off World War III,
Denmark and
I'm more worried about
Greenland.
Iran, possibly Israel, Ukraine, Taiwan. Venezuela seems okay for now. I'm wait than I am about Greenland.
But the point
But
is,
there
though,
could be reasons for
if
us
we
to.
try to invade Greenland, though,
We're, we're,
Denmark will
we're not going
declare.
to invade Greenland. We're going to just acquire Greenland.
How though? Greenland's not already said they're not gonna sell. Denmark already
Don't.
said they're
This
not
is
gonna sell them.
Trump, master of the deal, master of the deal.
It ain't gonna happen.
We'll see. Like who knows
I mean,
until it happens or
I
doesn't.
mean, he does make has made deals in the past, but I just don't. I feel like it's a touchy subject with Greenland. I really do. Maybe it's just his way to keep poking jabs at Greenland, and you know what I mean. Maybe he's just fucking being or Denmark or however you want to look at it. He's
No,
just
I believe him
it's
when he
just
says he
something
wants
just to
to.
keep fucking giving people shit or just one of them a rib. you know,
Trump
an
has enough
ongoing
going
gag.
on without giving like trolling people just to troll them. I think he really wants Greenland. Like that's something Trump would try. Yeah, but I don't think this is a troll. I think he really does. Well, I think Canada was a troll. Like we're gonna take over Canada. I think that was a troll. I don't think he seriously thought that was gonna happen. But the Greenland thing, because he's brought it up, like this is like the second or third time he's brought it up, and he's even made him an offer. So that's beyond just trolling. There's
Well,
reasons that he thinks he needs Greenland.
just don't think it's gonna happen.
Well, who knows?
When did Denmark, the Kingdom of Denmark, acquire Greenland?
I don't know. I don't feel like going into that history tonight because I'd have to
Oh.
look it up and all that.
All right. Well, all right. We're out of here then. Goodbye.
Take care,
Well, I
Leggy.
know you were trying to end it, so and we
Well,
both.
we'll pick up the Greenland story next time. Remind me,
All right.
and I'll keep you Charlie in on it.
All right. Well, peace out and catch you on the flip side, buddy.
All righty. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye, boy. All right, folks, people, fish, whoever else is here. Yes. Thank you. That's it for me. I'll be out. I don't know. Whenever I feel like doing them, I do them. I'm probably gonna just start playing music like I did tonight until people show up for the panel. So I think that'll be the new format. And what I really want to stress is the real action is happening in Discord. So this is just the little portal that you find the rest of us through. So the purpose of this is to let people know that we're more than just a YouTube channel, and please join us backstage for more conversation and all kind of other fun stuff. So take care, everybody, and I will see you when I see you, and come find us on Discord. Gen X Jeff. Ooh. Good night, folks. Take care.